What up, my cousin? What up, my cousins? My relatives, my fam jam. No spider eyelashes today, because we going on a date, and those spider eyelashes for when I'm on stage or performing. So we're going somewhat natural today. But yeah, so first of all, how was your guys' full moon? Holy shit, that was. I need a little breather after that one, because that got me. But like in a good way. So I wanted to check in with y'all and like kind of expand on my last videos on like how people are voicing their truth, standing in their like their people are practicing using their voice, and I call it Bambi legs. You know, like how you're bumping and you're kind of like bumping into things, bumping into people, you're kind of struggling. You're seeing like, oh shit, okay, if I give too much, I hurt people or I get into trouble, or if I don't say enough with enough assertiveness, assertive. If I'm not assertive enough, people walk all over me. So as people are, the sirens are going in the back. As people are still learning how to walk on their Bambi legs with voicing their truths and standing in their power, I just want to commend you all, because like that shit ain't easy, especially after being silenced by the government, and if you're indigenous, silenced like through our ceremonies, through our cultures, our traditions, and like after being silenced for so long, people are just fed up with all the repression, and they're like, no, I want to fucking have fun. I want to be me. Let me be me. And people are learning how to stand in their authenticity, how to walk in their authenticity, and you're all doing a great job, okay? You're all like, I've been coming across people, and you can tell people are trying not to like hurt each other. You can tell people are like, you're completely valid in wanting to be aggressive. You know, righteous rage. The righteous rage is fucking real. It's valid. But where we are collectively, globally, there's just so much pain and suffering that now people are like, kind of like with what I said in one of my last videos, you can't teach love if you respond with violence. Ooh. Okay, this is a perfect segue into what I was channeling earlier. I was talking to my best friend, and oh my God. And like, so to give a little backdrop, me and my best friend, we're both like in our sociology degree. Well, okay, he already has his sociology degree. I'm still currently in my sociology degree. He's now going for his master's in, I asked him every time, okay, so what is it exactly? But it's something like therapy and counseling now. And I'm just like, his spirit, his eye for like his heart, his everything about him, just like, yes, please, you are a healer. You need to, like, he's just so great at creating safe spaces for people to just to help find their way back to themselves. And yes, okay, thank you, spirit. This is we are finding our way back to ourselves, and it's so beautiful because a lot of people are aware. They're aware of the impact. They're aware of the impact. Even myself, I'm aware of the impact I have if I respond or react. Responding is you're controlling what you're saying and what you're doing. Reacting is you're losing control and you're lashing out and freaking out. And it's like, yeah, so responding and reacting, like you have a choice to respond, and if you're not choosing, you're reacting, which is still kind of a choice. I don't know, but I'll just wait. I was talking. Wait. Give me a sec. Okay, yes. Okay, I found it. When you are standing when you are learning, if you're one of those people, and there's there is many, and that do not know themselves and will be triggered by those that do know themselves and that are standing in their authenticity and showing, just like unapologetically being being themselves. There are going to be many people triggered. You're either going to be triggered or inspired by those people. And when you're triggered, it's because you want to be standing in your authenticity. You want to be shining your light, yourself, but you don't know what that is, or you're afraid. And there's just so many. I can expand on this on another video, but holy shit, oh my gosh, there's just so much. I want to like talk about this, but like to like break it down and narrow it down. Okay, let me give me a minute. Okay, let's stick with it this time. So when you are to help you walk more in your authenticity and like more in your power, to prevent yourself from straying off your most authentic path. Here it is. Do not stoop down. Do not match energy. Do not stoop down to match other people's energy. Do not drop in dense frequencies, in dense lower energies. Do not. So like, for example, oh God. Okay. This is a very uncomfortable example. So I was this was like when me and my ex were together, and she was driving, and I had no idea what was going on. I just could see she was stressful. I was just like, okay, she's driving. It's rush hour. Okay, just let her drive. And then she's rolling down my window, and I get anxiety in rush hour too. Okay, I don't want to hear all this traffic. And she's rolling down the window, and someone yells through the window, and I'm like, holy fuck. And then she's like reaching over me, yelling back. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what did I miss? What is going on? And then it was just like, I got so fucking mad. I told her, what are you doing? And then she's like, oh, well, I'm not going to take his shit. I'm not going to it's like, don't match his energy. Don't stoop down to whatever the fuck he's doing. Just, let people be angry and just kind of be like, just kind of like, okay, just get yourself out, and they'll be like, okay, well, they're doing their thing, I'm not going to stick around for that shit. But I told her, what if he threw something through the fucking window? I would have been the first one and I just got so mad at her. I was like, don't match energy. Do not drop down into that frequency, because your blessings, your gifts, your miracles cannot reach you when you are in those lower dense energies. Because your miracles and gifts are vibrating on a higher frequency, you have to maintain that high frequency. And by doing that is a lot of the other stuff. Wow, a lot of these messages coming through are all like connected and linked to like all my other previous videos. Like, man, good job. I'm doing great. But yeah, do not match other people's energy, because everyone is doing the best they can based on their experiences, circumstances, situations, and the resources they have. And another resource, a part of their resources are the tools, is their toolkit. What tools have they learned through their experiences or education, through their experiences? What tools have they learned that they are carrying with them? And the tools you gain are from the wisdom you have gained from the lessons you have learned. Okay, respect the difficulties of every challenge and obstacles that come your way. There is a teaching in that. And with everyone, a lot of people, you know what? People are doing better than I was giving credit for earlier. A lot of people are... Wait, one sec. A lot of people are learning. Y'all are doing great. Y'all are doing a great job. Okay, nobody wants to hurt people, and that's hurt people, okay? If you're, and me and my best friend, we were having this conversation, we're talking about being bullied because I'm currently going through something with my building managers, and I'm just like, okay, last time I freaked out, okay, and that didn't serve me. Like, this time, let's respond with grace and with some class, all right? I'll still call the motherfucker out, but like, I'm gonna do it with motherfucking class to the point where like, you're gonna look like a fucking fool. Like, after, like, you're gonna, if you're freaking out and like, if you're like, people that have been through so much, they can sniff it out before you even enter the room, what kind of like energy you're bringing to the table, what kind of if like, people that have been through so much, like, you are like, you know what's up, you like, your body, like, you just know, but only if you're learning from those lessons, learning from all your experiences. Because if you're sitting in a victim mentality and saying like, oh well, why is all this happening to me, rather than saying, why is all this happening to me, instead, how can I make it out of this alive? Like, how, instead of like, why is all this happening to me, it's like, what is the lesson being taught here? Is it teaching me to stand in my power more? Is it teaching me to use my voice more? Is it teaching me to be like, hey motherfucker, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like that ain't cool. Or like, no, actually. So there's a lot of like, so I want to make another video on like narcissists and how to like, a narcissist survival guide, because holy fuck, I have been through so many like narcissistic people that now my energy, I know now my energy is radiating so bright to the point now where like, if a narcissist or like someone of that energy or vibration enters the room, that I can stand in your power, know who you are. And a lot of people don't know who you are, because narcissistic people will prey on vulnerable people. And when you're vulnerable, people that don't know themselves, you're vulnerable. You really are, because like, you want to know who you are. And so how you learn, when you don't validate yourself and you seek external validation, like, yeah, I feel for you, because you're really, people like the narcissists and people that prey, or like that just prey on vulnerable people, that just are like vampire energy vampires, and like know who you are, get to know yourself, get to know what makes you mad, get to know what makes you happy, get to know what brings you joy, what lights you up, get to know yourself. And a lot of people are like, during this winter, holy shit, they're like, yes, we're still in winter where you can deep dive inside of yourself. It's safe to deep dive inside of yourself. I don't know about some of y'all, but for a while, it's feeling like the eye of the storm. Like, my spirit guides keep telling me, rest now as much as you can, because when summer comes,